Greetings, YouTube. Happy Friday. Shout out to everybody who's hopefully got a fun weekend planned. I am winding down my semester personally, so my fun weekend will be a combination of a few things, one of which is getting to celebrate my 2-year anniversary with Israel and our new engagement in the past month, which is honestly really exciting. I'm super thrilled about this, and we have a Prime Gaming Rewards, which always can be exciting. More energy refills, a more chance for our featured 6-star champ, which several people have sent me screenshots of that they landed. And then most notably, we still have a Alpha Basics bundle amongst the early access bundles. I think it's the first time I've seen, for some reason, the Thronebreaker one appear, or I guess I should say the Paragon one appear before both purchases of the Valiant one have been made. Alright, so here's a Paragon Catalyst bundle. We're still not seeing Valiant bundles, but look at this. Kabam is acknowledging, and look, you can take a shot every time I say this, and I do not blame you one bit. But when the price of something goes down, especially sometimes by as much as 50% or 75%, that is a great sign for what Kabam likes to call, and I just mirror that language on this channel, the economy of the game. And when the economy of the game changes forever, we need to acknowledge it, because there was a point where people would pay $20 for a Tier 4 Basic. Now they're complaining they have to spend any units at all on those. And of course, that item has actually gotten harder to get. It's hard to get Tier 4 Basic now in the game than Tier 5 Basic outside of units, depending on your progression level at least. But 1.5 Tier 3 Alpha and 1.5 Tier 6 Basic for $20 is what I would expect the value of those items to be now for Valiant players who get a chance for these fully formed items, but even just a decent percent of catalyst fragments for both from daily crystals. And yes, you get one each free every month as a Valiant player. 2 big changes happen in your calendars when you become Valiant. One is the Cavalier crystals shards leave, and you can open a Paragon crystal every week. And hey, that could lead to a free 7-star champion for somebody every week. Statistically speaking, it will. And that is incredible for no cost every week once you become Valiant. And then, of course, the December calendar, as I'm referencing, you get a fully formed Tier 6 Basic and a fully formed Tier 3 Alpha for free, just for logging in the game and not missing a day at the end of the month. So, yes, these items were $100 just 6 months ago, maybe more like a year ago. It was at least $50 about 6 months ago. And now you get 1.5 of each, plus 2 Tier 5 Basic and a Tier 5 Class Catalyst Selector for $20. This is the best Paragon bundle we have ever seen for these items. Now, if you are asking yourself the question that I'm sure will come to mind, let me try to get ahead of it and answer it in this video to not have to make a separate video on it. And that is, if you only can spend cash on this or units for the Banquet event, yes, because of the added milestones of the solo event and the Alliance event, as well as maybe you'll hit the jackpot in those crystals, I don't know. It is worth saving your cash for the gifting event and not buying this. But if you really want to take your next 6-star to rank 4 or rank 5, the only thing missing from this, and I know people are going to talk about it, but it's so cheap that it's not realistic to see it, would be Tier 6 Class Catalyst fragments. But I would rather have, and I know this might be a controversial statement to some, but I talk about guaranteed value so much on this channel, and I'm going to continue to today. I would rather have the guaranteed value of a Tier 5 Class Catalyst 100% selector than like a 10% or even 20% Tier 6 Class Catalyst fragment crystal. Because the crystal you don't get to control, it's all chance, whereas the selector is all choice. And on my channel for the past couple years, the literal motto that I've said several times when I evaluate offers is this channel is all about promoting offers that give you choice, not make you struggle with chance. And so it's in the spirit of that I think this is an incredible offer. I think that this would be a very fair offer if it was just one tier 3 alpha and one tier 6 basic with the tier 5 basic catalysts and the tier 5 class catalyst selector. But the extra half of each is awesome. Because I'm Valiant, the interesting thing is I'm going to give this an A grade, but it's one of those rare A grades that even though I could use tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha, I'm going to assume that I'm going to get several of those items between, of course, the refresh of the Glory store on Monday and the Battleground store, and most notably these new daily Valiant crystals, that I think I'm going to save my $20 for $20 toward the gifting event. I also spent way more than my weekly budget on a non-whale holiday like Cyber Week or July 4th by buying one of the two Valiant bundles, of which I spent $100, but I got my 6-star Awakened, as you can see, and was able to take him up to rank 4, and several of you have been so kind as to walk me through the best ways to play Onslaught, because of course, with any new champion, there's a learning curve, some more than others. So, all in all, I've got to say, these offers are solid, but this, for guaranteed value for rank-up materials, has never been better. Kabam waited until maybe one of the last offers of the year to give us the best value. There's no crystal chance in this, just choice, and thank God this isn't a Valiant Catalyst bundle that almost no one could take advantage of, but it's a Paragon bundle that so many Paragon players, even if you're not close and won't be close for, who knows, maybe even a year plus to becoming Valiant from Paragon, you still take advantage of the price tag of this very reasonable offer. So, it's been a while since I've given a rank up bundle an A on this channel, but I call it like I see it. I neither work for Kabam nor hate Kabam. I am a objective observer that, like I said, calls it like I see it. I don't keep it 100 on this channel. I keep it 1,000, as a subscriber once said, as sort of serious, sort of a joke. And my keeping it 1,000 gives this a solid like 94, 95% out of 100A. If you need rank up materials and you've got the cash, it's going to be tough to top this offer, at least for the rest of 2023.